Hey guys, welcome to FM Driving School. And now as the New Year's has approached 2022, hopefully you guys had a nice holiday, and one of your New Year's resolutions may be to get yourself a driver's license. On my channel, I'm going to be posting a video very soon, so look out for it. Subscribe with us on how to get the license this year. But on DVSA's website, they've posted this link out, getting the most out of your driving lessons in order to get that driving license. So let's see exactly what this article is saying, if there's anything helpful that we can take from it. So in today's video, we're going to go through some of the challenges that you guys might come across and how to combat them, how to get the best out of your driving lessons in order to pass that driving test and get that driving license this year, 2022. Okay, so as we scroll down, driving lessons are both time consuming and pricey. How much are you guys paying for your driving lessons? Comment below. Those so it makes total sense to try and get the most out of each one. There's a lot of information that you need to digest when learning to drive, and it can sometimes take learner drivers with dyslexia a bit longer to get the hang of it all. So we're gonna go through some of their tips on this site. Here are some of the particular challenges that learner drivers with dyslexia may face. So lowered concentration and focus, finding road signs confusing, difficulty chatting with a passenger, short-term memory difficulties, directional difficulties such as left and right, and we're going to go through how to combat all these difficulties as we scroll down. A slower processing speed, and following multiple instructions at once. Alright, so don't worry though, there are plenty of ways around the challenges mentioned above. Here are some of the strategies. We're going to go through it now. Let's see if you guys agree with it. We're just going to go through a few tips that you could discuss with your driving instructor in order to help you pass your driving test. So let's see what they're saying in this article. If you find directions like left and right confusing, which I've experienced with some of my students, I'm sure maybe you have yourself, then ask your instructor to say your side or my side instead. That could help. Or I would say maybe you can write all on your left hand and all on your right hand. That's something I advise some of my students who find it difficult in order to decide where left and right is. Okay. Explain that you do better learning one concept at a time rather than several, which is fair enough. If you're finding it difficult, obviously as a teacher, sometimes we can notice that, but sometimes we don't. Sometimes students don't tell us they're suffering from dyslexia. Maybe after a while they feel comfortable and do tell us. But maybe tell your instructor straight away at first, and also explain you're finding it difficult. Let's take it one step at a time. If you don't find your driving instructor is catering to your learning style, don't be afraid to find another one. There you have it. If you find road signs confusing, it may be useful to study for and take your theory test while you're having driving lessons, which fair enough. If you find it difficult to concentrate and focus, ask to take breaks. So if your lesson is an hour long, you could drive for 3 sessions of 15 minutes and have a 3 times 5 minutes break in between. Let your instructor know if you find judging distance and space difficult, so that they can give you more time and space when asking you to brake or maneuver. And finally, ask your instructor to draw concepts for you rather than explaining them verbally. Equally, you could take a pad and paper to your lessons and illustrate any difficult concepts yourself. If you have dyslexia, you're entitled to extra allowance during your theory and practical tests. So mention that when you book it. To find out what extra help and support you can get, click on the link. Okay, so there you have it. This is a link from DVSA, so go to their site as well and you'll find it there. Guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe with FM Driving School. Go to our channel and you'll see loads of tips, loads of videos in order to help you pass that test.